Okay, what up guys, it is Nickell Gaming here, bringing you a how to get better at CSGO commentary, and we're going to go off with the basics of peeking and constructive criticism, backseat gaming, and regular placements of, where you should be. Now let's start off with the peeking. Okay, that's a big problem common with most players, even up to my level, which was MGE here recently.
Good.
And the problem is bomb, if it's planted, this ties mostly to T side. If bomb's planted down, you shouldn't have a need to peek anything, because you have what you need. You got bomb down. No one needs to you don't need to peek anything. You just need to wait to hear if they're trying to defuse. Now a lot of players, and this happens often, will just jump out and say, I got this, I can kill him, and they'll die on instant of trying to kill the enemy CT player. And that's a big problem when your team, let's say it's a 3-man hold. Well, it just became a 2-man hold to what it could have been a 3-2 or 3-1, and that sometimes will cause your team the round, because losing you as an extra player it opens up a way for them to get in, and as soon as that happens, it just causes problems. But and then it also applies to, let's say your team wants to sort of peek or rush something. The second you peek it too early or think you can get the entry frag, which not always is bad, you can get the entry frag, but don't peek when it's unnecessary. If no one's there to help you, don't feel like you're going to be the hero, because you're normally 9 times out of 10 you're gonna die. Now there are some people who are good enough to just get those lucky picks, but then again, that's luck, and that will normally just get you killed. I hate it whenever I hear, oh, I lit him up for 40. Well, good, but that's not a kill, and neither is that really that close to a kill. I mean, if you lit him up for like 80 or something, I can give you that because it's like a shot, but they still have tons of life left in them in order to destroy the team. And if I could ever the love of my life, just hit that. But whatever.
Dude, Meek Mill is dating her. Calm down.
Also, let me mute this kid real quick. Where are you? Fuck. There, it should be good. But then here we'll go with it. We'll do another topic. The backseat gaming. That's a big problem because of a player who will just think, hey, I died, so I can get another life and just take over the other player and, just tell him what to do. That's a big problem because that'll normally confuse them, and it will just impair their judgment. Sometimes it'll help. Sometimes it will. I'll admit, it helps sometimes. But most of the time, it ends up just causing them to lose, because they'll just, they'll freak out. They'll be trying to take in what you are saying with what they want to do, and it'll cause a big problem, because they'll just get confused, and it will just all go downhill. And think, what if once they lose that round, and if it was because of what you said, you're gonna be in trouble. And so it's just better off just don't say anything and let them play, because in the end, it's up to them. That's their life. They get to choose how they want to use it. So just let them use it the way they wanted to use it. So after that, I think we should talk about constructive criticism. Now that's a big thing that a lot of people do not take kindly. Now look, we're all here to get better at this game. There's no reason for a player to get up in arms just because another player told them they could sit on an A side or B side a different way, or push up a different way, or they're too slow, too fast. It's all just something you should try to build up on and, become a better player. There's no reason to mute them, no reason to get your little people you queued with to attack them about it, because in the end, you've accomplished nothing besides destroying some of the team effort, and then it turns into griefing very quickly, and with that, you end up, losing or not really doing so good. So another little thing about the constructive criticism is You can have some yourself, so I mean, it doesn't mean go on and start bashing about everything they do. Be like, oh, you're the bomb in the leaderboard, or oh, this, oh, that. Sometimes it's just the day's not fanning out, but they feel like they can enhance your playing by sharing their knowledge with you. I mean, I've been there before when I'm at the top. I've been there where I'm at the bottom. So there's no reason I've ever felt that I'm always better than someone else. I've just taken it. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I've got irritated if you're that player. Now, there is too much constructive criticism where you're just pointing out every wrong thing about the player. Now, that's wrong. That you should not do, because then they will not like that, and no one will like that. The rest of your team will not like that. But just keep it to a minimum. Don't make it too big of a deal. But yeah. But I think that's going to be all for how to play better, just on a mindset way, for CSGO. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was a short one. My surfing wasn't the best, but, you know, just wanted to get the message out to everyone. And I hope to see you in my next video. Peace.